Have you ever pondered the mysteries that lie beneath the deep blue sea? What is it about the Titanic that continues to captivate our imaginations? From ancient mariners to modern scientists, humanity has always been entranced by the ocean's depth and the secrets it holds. The Titanic, a symbol of human ambition and tragedy, still sparks fascination over a century after its ill-fated voyage. The allure of the deep sea is undeniable. It's a world shrouded in darkness, home to strange creatures and submerged history. A place where light barely penetrates and pressures can crush the strongest of materials. And then there's the Titanic, lying in its cold, silent tomb. It's a snapshot of a bygone era, a monument to the limits of human ingenuity and, ironically, the hubris that often accompanies it. The idea of exploring these depths, of coming face to face with this iconic wreck, is both thrilling and terrifying, but with the thrill comes danger. The deep sea is an unforgiving environment fraught with risks and challenges that test the boundaries of human exploration. And one company, Oceangate, dared to take on these risks to unravel the mysteries of the Titanic. Oceangate, a startup company, emerged in 2016 with a vision to explore the uncharted depths of the ocean. Imagine a world where the mysteries of the deep sea were no longer mysteries, where humanity could unlock the secrets of the ocean floor. This was the dream that sparked the creation of Oceangate. Founded by CEO Stockton Rush, this ambitious startup aimed to provide a refuge from existential risks. The deep sea, one of the last unexplored frontiers on our planet, beckoned them with the promise of discovery and adventure. Their goal? To make the inaccessible accessible, to bring the deep ocean into the realm of human understanding. The journey began with the development of the Cyclops II prototype. Named after the mythical one-eyed giant of Greek lore, the Cyclops II was designed to withstand the immense pressures of the deep sea. The prototype was tested at the University of Washington's high-pressure testing facility, a stage that would set the tone for the challenges to come. Despite the promise of the project, the initial tests were far from successful. Cyclops II, under the immense pressure of the simulated deep-sea environment, imploded. The cause? Pressure issues that turned the submersible into a victim of the very environment it was designed to conquer. Yet, instead of retreating, Oceangate pressed forward. The failure of the Cyclops II didn't deter them. Instead, it sparked the decision to build a full-scale version. A version that would be stronger, better, and more capable of withstanding the pressures of the deep. They named it the Titan, after the powerful deities of ancient mythology. The Titan was intended to be a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Built with a hull made of carbon fiber, a material chosen despite reservations about its suitability for such extreme pressures, it was designed to take people where no one had gone before. To the Titanic and beyond. Despite the warning signs, Oceangate pressed on, and the Titan was born. But as we'll soon discover, the birth of the Titan was the beginning of a journey that would end in tragedy. In 2023, the Titan embarked on an ambitious journey to the Titanic, a journey that ended in tragedy. The Titan, Oceangate's full-scale submersible model, was on a mission to explore the depths of the ocean, to touch the untouched, and to bring to light the mysteries of the infamous Titanic wreck. But instead of uncovering history, the Titan became a tragic part of it. The voyage started amidst a whirlwind of excitement and apprehension. The Titan, a marvel of modern engineering, was designed to withstand the crushing pressures of the ocean's depths. But beneath the surface, lurking like an unseen iceberg, were safety concerns and operational deficiencies that would lead to disaster. The concerns were not new. Even back in 2016, a model of the Titan, the Cyclops II, had imploded due to pressure issues at a high-pressure testing facility. But Oceangate pressed on, dismissing the cautious voices within the company. As the Titan descended, the ocean's pressures mounted. 2 miles below the surface, the unthinkable happened. The Titan imploded, collapsing under the immense pressure of the deep sea, taking with it the lives of all 5 passengers on board, including Oceangate's charismatic CEO, Stockton Rush. The world above the surface could only imagine the horror of those final moments. The darkness, the sudden crush of water, the realization that the vessel designed to protect them had become their tomb. The ocean, in its unforgiving nature, had claimed another 5 lives, echoing the Titanic disaster it was set to explore. The world was left in shock, and questions began to swirl around Oceangate's practices. The Titan disaster was not just a tragic accident, it was a stark reminder of the dangers of underestimating the forces of nature, and the catastrophic consequences of disregarding safety in the pursuit of ambition. In the wake of the disaster, the U.S. Coast Guard launched a 2-week public hearing to uncover the truth. The team was determined to shed light on the tragic Titan incident, sifting through information and piecing together the puzzle that had left the world in shock. The hearing was a significant undertaking, a stage for former Oceangate employees and industry specialists to share their experiences and insights. Each testimony was a piece of the puzzle, revealing a picture of safety concerns and operational deficiencies that had been overlooked or ignored. The words echoed in the courtroom, painting a haunting picture of the tragic dive. One of the most notable testimonies came from Matthew McCoy, an ex-Oceangate employee. His words provided a chilling insight into the company's culture, revealing a dismissive attitude towards safety regulations and a willingness to manipulate the system. This testimony was a stark reminder of how a disregard for rules and regulations can lead to disastrous consequences. But it wasn't just internal testimonies that played a key role. Industry specialists were also called upon to share their expertise, offering a broader perspective on the incident. They brought to light the potential risks and challenges associated with deep-sea diving, highlighting the importance of stringent safety standards and regulations in this high-risk industry. As the hearing progressed, it became clear that the Titan disaster was not just a result of a single failure. It was a series of oversights, a chain of decisions that culminated in the catastrophic implosion. The Titan had set out to explore the depths of the ocean, but instead it had plunged into a tragic abyss. But despite the revelations, the hearing concluded with more questions than answers. The Coast Guard's Marine Board of Investigation continued to dig deeper into the incident, analyzing the facts and searching for the exact cause of the disaster. The investigation was far from over, with no definitive cause yet determined. As the investigation continued, disturbing information about Oceangate's practices began to surface. The U.S. Coast Guard's public hearing brought to light testimonies that painted a rather unsettling picture of the company's internal operations. It was revealed that there existed a culture of dismissing cautious employees, a practice that could have contributed to the tragic outcome of the Titan's voyage. The company's CEO, Stockton Rush, was shown to have a concerning disregard for industry regulations. This cavalier attitude towards safety standards not only put the company's reputation at risk, but also the lives of those aboard the Titan. This was further exemplified by the company's decision to use carbon fiber for the hull, a material not commonly used for such purposes due to its potential to fail under extreme pressure conditions. Former Oceangate employee Matthew McCoy was among those who provided testimony. His revelations about Rush's dismissive attitude towards safety regulations and willingness to manipulate the system were deeply troubling. It seemed that in the pursuit of exploring the ocean as a refuge from existential risks, Rush was willing to take unnecessary risks with the lives of his crew and passengers. These revelations have not only shocked the public, but have also raised legal questions. Marine experts believe McCoy's testimony, coupled with the overall findings of the investigation, could lead to legal actions against Oceangate. The company has since suspended its commercial operations, perhaps in response to the impending legal storm. The Titan disaster serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers of disregarding safety in the pursuit of exploration. The allure of the deep sea and the Titanic's wreck, while fascinating, should never outweigh the importance of adhering to safety regulations and ensuring the well-being of all involved. This tragedy has sparked discussions on deep-sea diving regulations and industry safety standards, in the hopes of preventing such a disaster from happening again. In the aftermath of the Titan disaster, the deep-sea diving industry was forced to take a hard look at its practices. The tragedy sparked a wave of discussions around the globe, bringing into sharp focus the need for tighter regulations and higher safety standards. The lessons learned were hard-earned indeed. The disaster underscored the critical importance of adhering to safety protocols, no matter how enticing the lure of discovery might be. It taught us that disregarding industry regulations can lead to disastrous consequences. The use of materials like the carbon fiber hull of the Titan was also called into question, prompting a re-evaluation of material choices in submersible design. Testimonies and internal documents shed light on a culture of dismissiveness towards cautious employees, signaling an imperative need for open communication and valuing the voices of those who prioritize safety. Ultimately, The Titan disaster served as a grim reminder of the dangers that come with exploring the unknown. But it also highlighted the necessity for continuous learning and improvement in pursuit of such bold endeavors. The legacy of the Titan disaster will forever serve as a stark warning about the importance of safety in deep-sea exploration.